It's sticky.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. Hi everybody! Back again with me, Chef Christy, or Miss Christy nowadays as the students would call me, at a Kumbang Cooking Show, episode 4 actually. So today's very special because it's gonna be in full English, because we're gonna send this video to our friends at Montefiore College in Australia. So hi guys, shout out to all of you, and we hope that we get to see you soon. As you may know, or you may not know, that Kumbang has a really good relationship with our folks at Montefiore College. We've had this relationship for a while. We've sent students there, and they've sent students here, and hopefully it's gonna happen soon after COVID is done. So yeah, here you go. So today I actually have two lovely assistants from 10-1 Kumbang High School. So say hi to Sherryl.
Hi.
And say hi to Alanna.
Hello.
Yeah, and they're gonna be my assistants for today, and we're gonna make Indonesian dessert. So are you guys ready?
Yes, of course. What are we making today?
So we're gonna make sticky rice, or mango sticky rice, but it's gonna be a special kind of sticky rice because today the sticky rice is gonna be blue.
Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be blue because we're gonna use this flour. So this is called the butterfly pea flour. It's readily available in lots of gardens in our hometown and lots of people's houses. And we would use this to dye desserts, food, whatever. Okay? So if you want to scooch there so we can start cooking. Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
So let's look at this pot. So I've actually made an infusion here of the butterfly pea flour. So if you want to look at that to our audience across the camera. So pretty much it's just water, and then you would add the flowers, maybe like 40 flowers or so, or yeah, whichever. And then you just like dump it on the pot, and you steep the water and just let it boil, and then just leave the flour there for a while until it turns blue, pretty much. Okay, so if one of you might want to help me, just pick up the pot, and then you can just strain it here to the strainer there. Okay, so if you can see, the water is super blue, like majestically blue.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
yeah. So with sticky rice, you would actually soak it in water overnight because you do want, it's a very, the shell is pretty hard. The shell of the rice is pretty hard. So you would want to soak it overnight so that it gets soft, and you wouldn't have to cook it for way too long, okay? And pretty much you can use, so with this, we're using the butterfly pea flour water, or you can just use plain water, or you can just use any other kind of like dyed water, or maybe, yeah. So Alanna, you know pandan maybe?
Yes.
Yeah, pine screw leaves, or as what we call it in English. So with pine screw leaves, you can make it into a green liquid pretty much, and then just soak the rice with it, okay? And just leave it overnight, say in the fridge, and by tomorrow you can just strain it, and then you'll pretty much have the rice already turning to whatever color that you want. Okay, cool. So we're gonna set it aside because I've actually made some last night. Yeah. So if you guys look at this rice here, you can already see that it's not like super blue, but then you can totally see that it's already dyed. Yeah. Well, more like a cloudy blue, but you can, once we cook it, then you'll see the color. And I've already mixed in also some sticky rice that's not actually been dyed, just so that we'll get some like color gradients into it. Okay, yeah.
Other than this dish, like sticky rice, what else can we use the butterfly pea
flour for?
Yeah.
We can use it for, say, making blue pasta. So some people have actually made pasta that's colored blue using this flour. So they did it with great success. No synthetic dye needed. And then nowadays, I don't know if you've been to restaurants, you see restaurants making like a galaxy lemonade.
Oh.
So that's like lemonade that's been made with butterfly pea flour, and they would give it to you in a tall glass. It's all blue, it's all nice. But once they added like acid, like say lime juice or lemon juice, it turns purple, like magenta.
My God, that's cool.
Yeah, so maybe we'll show you guys a clip of that. But anyway, back to our sticky rice here. So we have our sticky rice already soaked overnight. Anyway, measurements are gonna be down below in the descriptions. So just look it up, okay? Or just look at it. So right now, with our sticky rice, we'll just put it in a bowl, preferably a bowl that's heat resistant, which you can put like in your pot and whatnot. And actually, I'm gonna turn this on. So this is a very common thing to see in all Indonesian households. This is called a steamer. So you'll have two compartments. One compartment's for water, and then the next one is where you put in like all your steam, like food and stuff, and then there's the lid. You pretty much just boil the water, and then afterwards just put in whatever you want to steam into the second compartment, close it, and that's done. Okay? We usually use it for rice and whatnot. I mean, you can use it for the sticky rice as well, or maybe for dim sum. Anyway, so let's move this aside. So we're gonna, with sticky rice, we can't just steam it out like that because it's all dry. So we're gonna make a coconut milk sauce to go along with it, or to have the sticky rice get soaked with it. Okay, so maybe one of you guys would want to help me. So just
Open?
Yep, open. So this is our favorite brand of coconut milk called Kara. Yeah. This is around like 200 milliliters or so, and then we'll just put this in our Pyrex. Yeah, that's good.
Well, it's thick.
It's thick, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's actually something thicker called coconut cream, but it's not very common here. So maybe Alanna, you would want to help me mix with the spatula. And to that, we're gonna add sugar.
Sure.
Yep, just add sugar here.
Oops.
Good. And then we're gonna add salt as well to here.
Salt.
And you might want to mix that. Let's mix the salt and the sugar. Salt and the sugar together in the coconut milk. Cool. It's gonna be a while because we just want it to get diluted. And actually, I'll put a little water into there just to help thin it out a little bit.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, it is pretty.
It's so thick.
It's thick, yeah, and you can smell it like. So I don't know if you guys know, but coconut milk is very common in Southeast Asian cooking. You can use it for curries, you can use it for dessert, you can make jam out of it. You might even have smoothie with it. So yeah, if you go to Starbucks or whatever, yeah, coconut milk is pretty common.
One of my favorite dish with coconut milk is opor. If you know
Opor?
Yes.
That's the chicken curry, right?
Oh.
Yeah. That's and it's very fragrant and stuff. Do you have any dish that you like with coconut milk?
I'd say rendang.
Rendang.
And it's curry too, yeah.
It is curry, yeah, pretty much. Cool, so that's diluted. Don't worry about it, just a little spill. Okay, we'll just put that there. So please pour this into the rice. Okay.
Slowly.
Doesn't matter. Awesome, cool. So we'll put that aside and just mix that a little bit. So we do want to get the coconut milk all around the rice, okay? So that when it's steaming, the coconut milk will also penetrate the rice as well. Yep.
It smells really good.
Yeah, it smells good, and it looks
good.
Looks very vibrant, right?
Yeah.
So imagine if you say have a blue rice and then also like a green rice. Then
Oh my God.
You'll have something else, and you might even have red and blue.
White rice is just like basic. This is wow.
This is different, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe our friends in Australia might want to have blue rice and red rice, so that it'll be like the Australian flag a little bit. But it's up to you guys, okay? Cool, awesome, thank you so much. So that's all mixed up now. The only thing we have to do now is steam it. So this is the part for professionals. Well, not professionals, but people who are brave enough to do this. So I've boiled the water earlier, so you can see that it's steaming. Awesome. So we'll just put that there for a bit. And then, because this is a heat-proof bowl, so it's very important for you guys to have heat-proof bowls or heat-proof vessels to put your sticky rice in. Because if you don't, then it might break or it might melt if it's plastic. So just put it on your steamer, and then we're gonna cover it, and that's gonna be steamed for almost half an hour. Okay, it's half an hour. Half an hour seems long, but it's actually pretty fast because we've pre-soaked our rice overnight. So it's not gonna take, say, like an hour, or so. But what's important is to get our rice to be literally sticky because it's sticky rice, and it's also important to get the coconut into the rice. Yeah. So guys, it's been half an hour, and our sticky rice is done. Yay! So very sticky. So it's not like your regular rice. You can see that all of it has like clumped together. That's because of the starch in it that usually binds together, and also because of the coconut milk, it also gives it like a gluey appearance as well. So you can somewhat see the blue tinge here because of the butterfly pea flour, yeah, and it's a bit wider just because of the coconut milk. Okay, so after this is done, so you would take it out of the steamer, and then you would put it in whatever mold you want. So with this, I'm just using like a glass bowl, or you can also put it in like all these like little small molds. So today, this is funny story. This is a reuse in another Indonesian dessert called kojo. Yeah. So. Because my mom, she doesn't throw things away, so we have all these molds around my house, which is why I brought it here today to use as our sticky rice mold. Okay. So before you put it in molds, just make sure that you put oil all around the mold so that hopefully it's not gonna get way too sticky, and then you can still somewhat like take it out. Okay. So we're just gonna leave it here because we're making mango sticky rice. Usually you would serve it with, say, like a coconut sauce or like a coconut milk sauce, and then you would also put mango there, which I've gotten ready for. So we're putting it aside now, but now you guys can help me make the coconut sauce first, okay? So on this small pot here, just pour in a box of coconut milk. Yeah, there you go. Awesome. So you can either use coconut milk or coconut cream. Cream is usually very luxurious, it's richer, but milk is totally fine if that's the only thing you'll see. And what's nice about boxed coconut milk is that usually it'll still be very thick, and you can put that aside. And maybe Sherryl, you might want to put the sugar and the salt here. Cool.
Yes, of course.
And now we're just gonna turn it on. And maybe one of you might want to help me just stir it around. Yeah. Awesome. So it's gonna be a while just to get the sugar and the salt dissolving into the liquid. And you can have it as thick as you want or as thin as you want. So right now it's pretty thin, you know, for coconut milk. You can still like reduce it further, so you'll get, say, like a more saucy like appearance to it. Yeah.
And we're gonna use mango?
We're gonna use mango. So I've actually cut up some mango.
Oh my god, that was
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah. You love mangoes,
Yes,
right?
I love mangoes. One of my favorite
Me
fruits.
too.
Really awesome. Yeah. Any other favorite fruits that you might like, or
I love star fruit.
star fruit? Awesome. Yeah. Apples. Awesome. Yeah.
Can we use like other fruits for this sticky rice?
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
like kaya jam and stuff?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. Kaya jam, guys. Kaya jam. It's like the jam, literally. So it's pretty much coconut milk, and then we just cook it further till it's caramelized, and then sometimes we would put coconut sugar into it, so that it becomes super brown and stuff. Yeah, you can use kaya jam, and then people in Southeast Asia, we love durian. Do you love durian?
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
love durian?
I do.
Oh, okay. You don't? Okay.
I'm dizzy. I don't know why.
Okay, it does that. Okay, so for you, all of you guys who don't know what a durian is, it's a pretty stinky fruit. It's called durian because it's thorny, right? The way we can tell that it's ripe is that it would literally fall down from the tree, and you can. If you're not careful, you can get hurt because you'll have like durian like over your head kind of thing. But some people love it, some people don't. Because as we know,
And there's no in between.
there's no in between.
There's no in
Exactly. Yeah. It has a very distinct aroma, I should say, and it has a very distinct color as well, and it has a very distinct texture, almost slimy. Yeah. And what else? It has a very distinct flavor as well, right? So like what Sherryl said, either you love it or you don't. So we would also eat sticky rice with durian, actually. People would cook down durian and then eat it like as a jam or so. But it does the job. If you love durian, that's like durian squared almost, right? Yeah. So let's check our sauce here a little bit. Oh,
It's getting thicker.
It's getting thicker and it's definitely boiling. So we can just turn down the heat a little bit here. But pretty much we just want like our sugar and our salt to get dissolved. And it's up to you guys if you like your sauce to be like on the saltier side or on the sweeter side, okay? But you don't want it to be overpowering. You just want it to be there to incorporate everything, okay? Cool. So while Cheryl's helping me there, Alanna, maybe you can help me unmold this rice. I'll help you with one too. So let's see. Hopefully gets out in one piece. Oh, nice. You did it. Awesome. And I haven't done anything. Oh, look, she got two. And I'm still on one. This is embarrassing, guys. Okay, no, I give up. I'll just give it to you. It is sticky. I put oil into it. Make sure that oh, look, now she's getting four. Just make sure that you use a neutral oil, so not like an oil that would give off a smell, because okay, that one's being weird, so it's not our fault. Oh look, now she got it. Awesome.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
so cute.
It's cute, right?
Yeah.
So you can use any kind of mold. I've seen somebody use like a star mold or like a flower mold, whatever. But today, because I have this like around my house, so we'll just use that. So you would just unmold it. And today, because it's a Kumbang Cooking Show, we have to use a nice plate to go along with it, courtesy of my mom. Shout out, Mrs. Evie. But since it's a Southeast Asian dessert, we're still gonna be using a milk duck spoon, okay? So no fancy schmancy spoon. So you have this, and let's look at our sauce. Ooh, it's getting thick. Look at that.
And it's boiling too.
And it's boiling. Awesome. So we can just turn that off. Good job. Yeah. Okay. So what we can do is Usually I would take, let's just take all the 4 here. Yeah. Or maybe like that. Ooh. And you can definitely see like the bluish hue. And we'll take our mango. Yum. Maybe put it like on the center there.
Make it fancy.
Make it fancy, make it chefy. Right. Oh. And it smells so good. Like this is like ripe mango. Like a really strong mango. Cool. So we have mangoes there. Just gonna put it all on the center. Cool. And we'll just take a bit of our sauce, and you can go crazy, or you could just be like, ooh, let's just drizzle a bit. So I'm just gonna use my spatula here. Okay. So, ooh.
Looks fancy.
Looks fancy, schmancy. And guys,
It smells so good.
so you know how like say tomatoes and basil are like friends, and then say like chocolate and coffee are friends, mangoes and coconuts are like buddies. So this is definitely like a winning combination. Yeah. Oop. And I'm not even like going crazy with it. Awesome. And that's our somewhat fancy schmancy mango sticky rice. Maybe one of you would want to show the camera. Yeah, awesome. So, yeah, maybe. Cool. They're taking a picture of it as we speak. So, let's put it down. Awesome. Cool. So maybe we want to dig in. Of course, yeah. Okay. So now we get to taste. So mask off, I guess. Okay. And 3 spoons there. So dig in, girls. Let's go. Yeah. So this fancy schmancy sticky rice with this awesome mango. Okay. Just grab like a few bites.
It's sticky.
You got it? Okay, go. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah. She can't speak. Look at her. Yeah.
It's like heaven in my mouth. Oh my god.
It's amazing.
It's amazing. Yeah. It is amazing. I can't even comment on it anymore. Yeah. So you have the sticky rice, which is like a perfect like blanket or like a perfect base for things, and then you have somewhat like a savory coconut sauce, almost savory, but like salty bit, and then you have like the perfectly ripe mango, so it's just like yum. Yeah. So is it a success?
It's success.
Success, awesome. So that's it, folks. Again, shout out to our Montefiore College friends. We hope that you would make this dish at home, maybe. Again, like we said, you can maybe make like a red and blue mango sticky rice with like or maybe with durian or whatever. But yeah, well, thank you girls for
Thank you
helping.
for having us.
Thank you for having us. Thank you for this opportunity.
Yeah, thank you for helping. Hopefully you'll be back soon, maybe with entrees and stuff. But yeah, stay tuned for the next Kumbang Cooking Show. Hopefully it's gonna be soon. Okay, bye.
Bye.